Nolan's best and worst films, what are they? To celebrate the Odyssey, I'm going to judge some Nolan films, but I'm not going to rank them. I'm only going to rate two films that get a bit more credit than they deserve, and two films that are underrated. The first film that gets too much credit is Inception. It's not a bad film, don't get me wrong. It's just a mid-range Nolan, and I wouldn't put it up there like many others do. It has great imagination and style, but what Nolan is doing thematically just doesn't resonate with me as much as it should. The second movie that gets too much credit is The Dark Knight Rises. This is easily the weakest of Nolan's Batman trilogy, and it is a bit of a convoluted and ridiculous mess. In fact, it's one of Nolan's weakest movies, full stop. It has an over-reliance on action sequences and not enough detail on making the stories and characters any good. So which two of Nolan's films are underrated? Well, if The Dark Knight Rises is the weakest Batman of his, then Batman Begins is the most underrated. In my opinion, it's the best of Nolan's Batman films. Batman Begins was a challenge for Nolan to reset the franchise after a poor run of films. I also think it has the most unique aspects of Nolan's style across his whole career, with more gothic brushstrokes than the urban or colder visuals seen in many of his other films. It also has brilliant cinematography by Wally Pfister and an underrated collaboration between Hans Zimmer and James Newton Howard for the score. The final underrated Nolan film is Tenet. It seems to get hate because it is apparently hard to follow and perplexing, but I guess that is exactly why I love it. It's a bit of a challenge. There is a reason why the great Denis Villeneuve calls Tenet a masterpiece. I just completely admire how difficult it would have been to write and film, yet still make it logical and coherent. We know Nolan loves exploring time, and this is another great and unique addition to that canon alongside films like Dunkirk, Interstellar, and Memento. The inversion scenes are rare moments of actual modern movie magic. This isn't to say that Tenet is Nolan's best film. It's just severely underrated.